And in our top business story, the Ministry of Energy is looking at regulating petrol prices by taking away the rights of local oil companies to set them. The Minister of Energy, Sohail Al-Mazroui, told the FNC on Tuesday that the ministry was preparing a study of ways to make the cost at pumps better reflect low global oil prices, adding that one of the proposals being considered was to establish a committee to set oil prices. Mr. Al-Mazroui said that it is important that the ministry and not companies set prices, and that ministry discussions with oil firms on ways to lower prices had not reached a solution. He said the study would soon be presented to the cabinet and will be to Emiratis' satisfaction, although the minister did not specify whether lower prices would benefit all residents or Emiratis only, as had been proposed in earlier FNC meetings. 3 years ago, the FNC raised the issue of UAE petrol prices, which are higher than the rest of the GCC, asking the government to bring them into line with the region. Non-oil private sector business activity has recorded strong growth to hit a 3-month high in January, regardless of a sharp drop in the oil price. Released on Tuesday, the seasonally adjusted HSBC UAE Purchasing Managers Index, which measures the manufacturing and services sectors, rose to 59.3 points in January from 58.4 in December. The 50-point mark separates growth from contraction in the survey of 400 private sector companies in the UAE. According to HSBC, the January data signaled a sharp increase in production in the UAE's non-oil private sector economy. HSBC expects activity, however, to lose speed into 2015 as low oil prices and weaker demand from key export markets in the Gulf weigh on momentum. Output growth accelerated slightly in January, while growth in new orders rose sharply to 67.9 points from 65.4 points. Output price inflation rose marginally to 50.3 points, while input price inflation was flat at 54.2 points. Employment growth increased marginally to 53.2 points. According to the report, stronger demand conditions, the launch of new products, and a rise in new work were commonly reported as the main drivers of the latest increase. Almost 37% of panelists reported higher production in comparison to the previous month. New orders rose in January, continuing the trend observed since the survey began in August 2009. Housing rent increases in Abu Dhabi are set to slow this year as the Emirate feels the effects of declining oil prices and a slowing global economy. A report by the property broker CBRE predicts that rents, which had rocketed by an average of 17% last year, will slow significantly as thousands of new homes come to the market just as the global economy hampers corporate expansions. According to Matthew Green, CBRE's head of research and consultancy for the UAE, the delivery of new supply in recent months has increased competition for tenancies, resulting in a more cautious approach by some landlords who have become more realistic with their rental requests. The news comes as property analysts in Dubai predict that both rents and prices are set to fall this year as the market suffers a correction. Last week, the property broker JLL predicted that new build property in Dubai would drop by an average of 10% during 2015, with homes on the edges of the city likely to be hardest hit. Etihad Airways on Tuesday announced that it has acquired a 75% stake in Alitalia Loyalty, the owner and operator Alitalia's frequent flyer program, with Alitalia retaining the remaining 25% stake. Mille Miglia is Italy's largest frequent flyer program, with 4.6 million existing members and more than 20,000 new members a month. The acquisition of the stake has been valued at $127.3 million and is being financed through a cash investment by Etihad. Alitalia Loyalty will become part of Global Loyalty Company, GLC, a loyalty and lifestyle company that allows Etihad Airways and its partners to target the global loyalty market more effectively. GLC also consists of Etihad Airways Etihad Guest, Air Berlin's top bonus, and Jet Airways Jet Privilege programs. Together, GLC has a combined total of 14 million members worldwide. In a statement, Etihad said the addition of Mille Miglia will lead to enhanced opportunities for members to collect and redeem their miles around the world, with Etihad CEO James Hogan adding that Etihad Airways' majority stake in Alitalia loyalty is a fundamental part of our investment in Alitalia and will position global loyalty company as a leading player in Italy's loyalty market.